Court calls 23CR02394, State versus LuPardus. Counsel, please state your appearances.
Judge, may it please the court, State appears by Lauren Summers.
And do remain seated, please. And Mr. LuPardus appears today. And Ms. Summers, it'll be your turn to maybe have a response here. By the way, do you have any questions for me at this point before I turn to your motion?
I'm not at this moment.
Okay. And we're not going to argue your motions today. I know you may want to talk about them, but we're not going to argue them today. Okay. Because if you were a lawyer, you would know that the other side has a certain amount of time to file a written response with the court. Okay. Now, Ms. Summers, from my admittedly cursory review of the motion, he may have a point because there's one of three things that are going on. Either one, I am not reading the statute correctly. I don't think that's the case. Number two, Mr. LuPardus has not provided me all of the communications that were involved. Or number three, he's right.
Judge, State will not comment on that right now because I have not had any opportunity to read it. The only note that I have is that Ms. Olson, whose case this is, requested a due date for the state's response in November because of all of her jury trials that she's in.
Well, Mr. LuPardus is going to be out of custody, so I'm not troubled by that. But I got to tell you, I've looked at his motion, and now you know what? Maybe intentionally or not intentionally, not all of the communications are in there. But the ones that I see seem to fit within the exception of the statute that he recites.
And Judge, that could be, and I don't doubt your interpretation of it by any means, but I wouldn't want to comment on it.
Of course.
And I will certainly pass on what you've said to Ms. Olson.
Yes. So like I say, I think it's got to be one of those three things. Either I'm wrong on the law, I don't think that's the case. Mr. LuPardus, either intentionally or unintentionally, has left out some communications that might in fact be in violation of that law, or he is absolutely right. And somewhere along the line, people didn't realize that there was that exception in the statute for communications in civil proceedings.